So, according to wrestling named Sherilyn Guerrero, which I believe is the middle child of Eddie Guerrero and the second child of Vickie Guerrero, recently claimed that she was sexually assaulted by her stepfather on a cruise ship 3 years ago and that her mother had abandoned her following the alleged incident. In response, Vickie defended her husband while lambasting her daughter's behavior in a now-deleted Instagram post. The 55-year-old, who now has her Instagram account set to private, concluded her response by indicating that she would see Sherilyn in court. Chavo Guerrero Jr. has now disclosed whether he still communicates with Vickie. I don't really talk to Vickie. We don't talk, Guerrero said on the Wrestling Binge podcast with Sportskeeda. Especially after this and her response, I was kind of like, ugh, that's just not good. Guerrero Jr. tweeted out his support for Sherilyn following the allegations and claimed that he had been supporting her privately for the last couple of years during her personal struggles. The former WWE Cruiserweight Champion also described that Sherilyn as a very strong woman for coming forward and sharing her story. Guerrero Jr. Stuck up for Sherilyn again after being questioned about the accusations. I really can't comment on that one too much, Guerrero Jr. said. That's really between her and her daughter, and I support her daughter 100% in her coming out against the allegations. But that's really between them two, and I don't have to interject myself into that. Look, let me give you my opinion on this. I think it's very sad that a mother does not support her daughter when there's an accusation against the new stepfather. Let's break this down a little bit. So we all know Eddie Guerrero died, sadly, and Vickie had to redo her life. She had to take control of the finances. She had to make money for her kids. She was probably not there a majority of the time because she had to feed her kids. Luckily, Vince McMahon gave her a job, made her a ruthless human being, a manager for both Edge and Dolph Ziggler, as well as being a manager for Raw or SmackDown. Sally, she didn't spend much time with her kids, wasn't able to raise them as she wanted to. Eddie was supporting them back in the day, and she was taking care of her kids. She also took care of another child that Eddie had while they were separated for a while. Let's not forget that. So she had 3 kids, technically, that she had to support. And she became a loving, caring person to her kids, but she had no time to educate them, to provide them with a learning experience, maybe not even to gain the love that she would have had as a mother that was there 24/7. It's sad, like I said, to see this. And Vickie probably was happy to find love again. Vickie was probably happy to see a man who she brought into her kid's life and understand that, hey, these are my kids, but they could be our kids if you support me. The gentleman probably has his own kids too, and she probably supports them too. But again, it must have been really hard when Eddie died, and she needed the support and the love and the appreciation of a man. She needed somebody there to be there for her, support her in any way possible, and that's what she probably found in her second marriage. Now, as mentioned, I would say that if I had kids, I would support them. I would trust them. If somebody comes to me and says, hey, stepdad abused me, are you kidding me? I would tear his ass apart. I would confront him. I would not go against my daughter. Why would you do that? It only shows a division between your family. That's the other question. Did the Guerreros actually support Vickie when she became a widow? Did Chavo Guerrero's uncles and aunts support Vickie and the family? And I'm not saying financially, but at least emotionally, through the struggles, be there to help educate the daughters, help to remember Eddie? That's the question that I have. And it's very important to ask because the relationship as it is between the Guerreros and Vickie might seem separated, might seem distant, might seem sadly gone, like if never Eddie was there. or like if Eddie was never part of her life. This new man that took over her life essence, her love, her appreciation, has her total support. Sad. I mean, I get it. What if he didn't do it? What if he didn't do what was claimed by the second child of Eddie Guerrero? All I know is that if Eddie was alive, he would be in jail right now. If he heard that, he would tear him apart. He wouldn't care about any relationship. What if it was a woman that actually abused, that he got remarried, he became the widow, and she abused the son or the daughter of Eddie Guerrero? Come on. Eddie would not take her side. Eddie would not say, hey, whoa. You're accused by my daughter. You were accused of abusing her on a trip. What the fuck is wrong with you? He would put a gun to her head, most likely. I don't know. But I don't think Eddie would be supporting his wife over his daughter. Love, family, blood comes first. I'm actually very disappointed in Vickie herself. I was one of her Instagram followers, and I sadly saw all these posts and all these comments, even that were not related to the post itself. Just people lambasting her, treating her like garbage. How can you do this? You're supposed to support your kids, not a man. How can you believe him? There's 2 people that accused him already that have said things. Whether the older sister said, hey, you know what? He abused me too. I don't know. But what I do know is that she confirmed in an Instagram post that what her younger sister said was real. And that she believed it. And it wasn't the only person that he's done it to. It's kind of hard to be a human being where you say, okay, I'm right. But yet you have 100 people surrounding you saying you're wrong. Why can't you just admit to yourself that you're wrong? That he probably did it? Why not distance yourself from both of them? Not be in the middle. Why say, we'll see you in court? That makes 0 sense. You're a freaking mother, not a freaking wife first. Wife, oh my God. Eddie would be disappointed. I'm disappointed. It's sad. It's sad to see a breakup after somebody that was the core of the family, that was the man of the family, dies and everybody just splits up. It happens to all the families. I'm happy that Chavo's in the life of the younger daughter, but I think she needs more support. She seems strong. She has the Eddie Guerrero soul strength, and that's what she needs. But she also needs her mom. She needs her family. She needs all those Guerreros. She needs the fans to support her and thank her, which is something that they've done. They've done through Instagram and going against the mother. They've done on comments that she's done on her own Instagram. And that's commendable, appreciated. And it's a sad thing to see a woman support her husband over her child if multiple people are against her. Am I wrong? Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm freaking wrong. Leave a comment in the comment area and let us know what you think. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow. Share. Hey, sharing is caring.